my my backdrop might walk a little bit, but blessings everyone, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Mamie or Maymay07. She's just the cutest little thing. I apologize if I am getting your name wrong. She has a YouTube channel. This is what her page looks like on Instagram. I want you guys to go out there and give this beauty some love. And yes, I was so excited when she asked me to give her a shout. Go give her some love. Well, today's look is going to be another Valentine's Day look. I thought I'd give you a more classic, romantic Valentine's Day look. I'm going to link in the description bar my first tutorial. That one was more on the pinky shimmery side. Yeah, so if you want to see how you get this look, just keep watching. Jumping right into it, we're going to use my favorite drugstore full coverage foundation. That is L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover in the number 305. And we're just going to use a beauty blender to blend that all throughout the face. On top, I'm gonna add MAC Match Masters 1.5 foundation, and the L'Oreal was just a little bit dark for the look that I'm trying to go for, so I just wanted to add a little bit of a light color into my skin tone. Then, of course, going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Fair, and again just highlighting the points in my face and using a beauty blender to blend all that out. My favorite drugstore translucent powder is this Collab, and you can pick this up at your local Sally's Beauty Supply. And I'm just going to apply that under my eyes, anywhere I applied the Tarte Shape Tape. Then going in with my MAC Medium Plus Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Natural, and I'm just going to press that all into my skin, just setting the foundation. Using the JH43 brush and dipping it into the Morphe Natural Glow 350 palette, and I'm going to take that shade and I'm just going to get as close as I can to the lash line and just kind of blend that upward. Using the JH41 and dipping into the same palette, and I'm going to apply that in the inner eye corner and kind of spread that out towards the lid. Using the JH30 brush, and I'm going to dip it into that light brown and use that as my transition color and blend that out. Going back in with the JH41 just to brighten up that area again, and I'm using that same highlight color that I did use. Now going in with the JH32 brush, and I'm dipping it into that darker shade of brown, and I'm just going to use that in the crease and the outer corner of the eye, and I'm just gonna kind of give it like a light smoky effect. Make sure you start with very little product and just build your way up to the desired color. And just repeating the same steps to the next eye. And then going back and forth with the JH30 brush just to kind of blend everything out and make sure there's no harsh lines. Again, going in with the JH43 brush, and I'm just going as close as I can to the lash line using that same exact color I did the first time, and just kind of making that pop and smoke it out. I didn't want to just use a liquid liner. I wanted to give it more of a natural smoky effect. Using MAC's Matte Bronze Bronzing Powder and the JH02 brush, and I'm just going to dip that into the powder, and I'm just going to contour the cheeks, the forehead, the nose, down the neck, and just kind of, again, build it as you go. Start with very little product and then just keep adding. Going in with my Collab translucent powder again, and I'm using the Morphe Beauty Blender, the flat side, and I'm just going to bake underneath where I just contoured, just to carve it out and make it look nice and clean and sharp. Adding some to the bridge of the nose, and then carving out underneath the eyes again. This is just a baking process just to make sure and ensure that the makeup is going to stay in place. Okay, so I grabbed the JH33 brush, and then I just dipped it into the matte bronzing powder, and I'm just kind of contouring my nose a little bit. I did do that before, but now I'm just going to go in after I powdered it, and I'm just going to kind of make it more defined. Using the JH04 brush and this NARS blush palette, I am obsessed. This is absolutely so beautiful. I actually had to go right back in there with the JH02 brush and try out the bronzer that they had there, and I went back in and just contoured those points on my cheek, my forehead, again my neck, and I was just like, yes. Okay, then I went in with the It Cosmetics powder brush just to brush away any of the excess powder that I had underneath the eyes, just so that I can start working with the eyes again. Using the NYX Professional black eyeliner, and I'm just outlining the waterline, and I'm using that It Cosmetics so I don't touch my face. Dipping the JH40 brush back into that transition color, and I'm just gonna smoke out the underneath of the eyes. Okay, dipping the JH39 brush into that darker shade of brown, and I'm just going to again press that against as close as I can to the waterline and kind of fade it down. I'm just using the same exact colors as I did on the top of the lid that I'm going to do it on the bottom again to give it that smoke effect. Be careful not to poke your eye out. Using the Morphe setting mist, and just spray that on your JH09 brush, and then I'm going in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. My God, I just love this highlight. Every time I use it, I'm like, yes, a God. And just again, highlight that cheekbone, the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose. I add just a little bit to the forehead, and not too much, because those are the areas where I tend to get really oily. So you don't want to just put too much there, then it gets super oily. Okay, and now using MAC's Brick Lip Liner. I always use lip liners before I use any kind of lipsticks. I mean, I barely use any lipsticks to begin with, but when I do, I always lip line, or I always use a lip liner as my lipstick. So I'm just going to use that, outline the lips, and then I'm going in with the Morphe liquid lipstick in the color Hot Shot. I was absolutely in love with this color. Isn't it just the perfect red? It's like that red you can use for not only winter time, but you can use it for summertime because it's got that hinge of like orange. I don't know. I just love it. It was absolutely gorgeous. Using this It Cosmetics foundation brush, and I'm just going to press in and dust off any excess powder, and then I'm going to pop on some Thalia Dramatic Lashes to finish my look. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. Comment down below any other videos you guys would like to see, and I also want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all the love and the support. Stay blessed. Love you guys.